Hey gang, we're here for a 30-minute full body AMRAP workout. So this AMRAP is actually going to be broken into 3 sections, technically 4 with our mobility warm-up. So we will begin with a 5-minute dynamic warm-up focusing on mobility together as a group, and then we'll move into our set exercises that we'll be working within the AMRAP. Okay, so the meat of the AMRAP won't be until the end of the workout. So with that being said, we're going to perfect each individual move and perform them as many reps as possible before we combine all of the moves and then move into our traditional AMRAP as many rounds as possible. So it'll make sense. We've got some core supersetting in between to give you a little bit of active recovery and focus on the core. And then we've got the meat of the workout. So I'm using heavy weights, a set of 15s and a set of 20s. I want you to find something challenging, okay? So something challenging for every single movement. We've got squats, we've got rows, push presses, reverse lunges. All right, so I want challenging weights today. You'll also need a box bench, something. I'm using a cooler. Get creative. All right, so something higher than your typical shallow bench. We'll be using them for step ups or box jumps. Okay, so I've got a low ceiling. I'm going to be doing box jumps, but if you don't have low ceiling problems, you can choose step ups or box jumps. All right, so let's get going with our 5-minute warm up. In our warm up, we're going to start just getting the legs nice and loose, just mini little jump ropes. And if you can grab a real jump rope and work on your jump roping, by all means, go ahead and do that. Nice little hops. And if you didn't know, this is the best way to jump rope. Just nice and easy hops. Like you've got springs in your in the balls of your feet. Good. One at a time. Right leg. And left. Together, side to side. That's it. Stay with it for 3, 2, and 1. Guess what? If you haven't turned on your trackers, I would recommend, if nothing else, for heart rate monitoring. Any hard workout, 10 out of 10 on the intensity scale, you want to try to monitor your heart rate as best you can. Top of your mat, reach it up nice and tall. Inchworm it down. Big step of that right leg, drop that back knee. Reach up, T-spine stretch. Drop that elbow inside. Oh, deep hip flexor stretch. Walk the hands back. Sit it back and get as deep into the hamstrings as you need. Awesome job. Walk the hands back in. Down dog and pedal. Hips come forward. Big step other side. Ooh, good job. This by far is my favorite part of the 3-part stretch. Same thing. Whew. Take your time if needed. Focus on each part of this 3-part stretch. Put it together at your own pace. Get a little separation here in your down dog, if you can. Good. Walk the hands back. Excellent job. Perfect. So we're actually going to take it into sort of a yogi squat. Ooh, hello. Oh my goodness. Oh, low hip flexors. So I'm pushing my elbows slightly against the knees to open up my hips. I tend to have really tight hips, so if you do too, then that's a really, really great way to open them up. Shift the body weight side to side, just get in there. Hip mobility is so, so important. Woo. Perfect. All right, so we're gonna go into some basic squats. Lift those hips. Now we're in a forward fold. Shift the hips back down into a yogi squat position. Send those hips up. Again, move that body around. Get to the hamstrings as much as you can. I know, I hear those knees crack-a-lacking. Oh, you should be able to get a little deeper into this forward fold every single time, hopefully. Under a minute to go in our warm-up. Oh, good, good. All right, slowly roll it up one vertebra at a time. Big inhale up, exhale down. Kickstand one leg. We're gonna take that same arm, same side. Touch that top, front part of your toe, okay? So sending those hips back like a hinge, okay? So like an RDL, not like a forward fold. You're not rounding the back. We're literally working on the hinge. Good. For 3, 2, 1, switch. Again, working on that hinge. So we're working on pushing the hips back more than we are folding forward, okay? You'll still get a nice little hamstring stretch for sure. Good. Awesome job. For 3, 2, 1, good. All right, so we're gonna get into the moves of our AMRAP, the individual moves, and we won't need a timer for this section, okay? What I want you to do is take each individual move, and you're gonna go as many reps as possible. All right, with the heaviest weight that you can manage that particular move. So for example, the first one will be squats. I know that I can use 20s for my squats. All right, and how many I can get, the sky's the limit, okay? So if you need a pace partner, I'm gonna push you. So I'm gonna push to my max for each individual movement, okay? We'll have some rest in between so you don't have to worry. But we've got squats, we've got rows, we've got butterfly sit-ups, we've got push presses, reverse lunges, we've got box jump to burpees, and then for kicks, I'm gonna throw in some push-ups. That's not in the workout, I just added it in. I just wanna see how many push-ups you guys can do with perfect form, all right? So, quick sip of water. Hope you guys are feeling loose. We're gonna get right to it. First AMRAP, squats. Take your time, rack it up. Again, if you're at the gym, you can take these workouts to the gym with you. Get your heavy back squat, bench, set up. Take the time, all right? The heaviest weight that you can manage with perfect form for squats. So this isn't, you know, some easy exercise, all right? How many squats can you do with body weight? I want the heaviest weight that you can manage for each individual exercise. And don't cheat the range of motion. Full range of motion. Each rep is going to be a quality rep. And if you feel your form start to compromise, then that's a good point to call it quits. I'm at 15. $20. I'm going 5 more. Oh. Woo, good, good. In my mind, I had the number 30 in my mind, so that's what I was going for. I'm glad I hit that. All right, bent over rows. I'm gonna use 20s. I'm gonna try not to burn myself out here, but I wanna see how many I can do with 20-pound dumbbells. Here we go. Strong hinge. I'm at 12. I'm going 3 more. Oh, 20 rows at 40 pounds. Here we go, my favorite AMRAP type move, butterfly sit-ups. I feel like I could do 100. In the interest of managing time, I probably won't, but here we go. Now this is a really awesome way to familiarize yourself with each individual move, build your confidence, show you can do a lot of repetitions, all right, especially when broken up. $15. Good, now make sure you're not using momentum, you're using your core every single repetition. All right, so that's why I'm fatiguing. I'm really working to use my core. And if you didn't feel it in your core before with butterfly sit-ups, slow that pace down. $30, I'm going 10 more here. Good, 5 more. And 40, all right, good. Way to focus on form, quality over quantity, always. All right, so we've got push presses. I'm gonna go 15 pounds. I'm not expecting too many, but I am gonna max out. Soft bend in that knee, press it up strong. Four more. 18, 19, and 20. Woo! 20 push presses. Remember your numbers. Remember your numbers. So this is gonna help you. A little break, we've got 2 more movements. All right, reverse lunges. I'm gonna take 2 20s and I'm going to alternate. So this number, you wanna make sure it's an even amount on both legs. So just shoot for an even number. I'm shooting for at least 20, halfway through. Two more. 29, 30. Whew. 30 reverse lunges. All right, make sure you've got some room because we're gonna go box jump to burpee combo. I'm not gonna introduce the resistance band till we get into the AMRAP, because that's gonna cut down on our repetitions and give us a little added challenge, added resistance. For this, it's just gonna look like box jump, step it off, burpee, either half burpee or chest to ground burpee, and right back. All right? As many box jump to burpees as you can. And you start to slow down, and if you start to feel like you're compromising form, if you're not stringing them back to back to back to back, I want you to go hard and intense, and then stop when you need to max out, and then stop. Here we go. 10. I'm going 2 more. Oh. 12. If you're still going, mad props to you. Mad props. This is just for funsies. Push-ups. It's not in the AMRAP. Just for fun. How many push-ups? 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, 11. Oh, shit. I was shooting for 15, but that's what push-ups after burpees look like sometimes. All right, we've got some supersetting in planking and in leg raises. So 30 seconds on the clock. We're gonna flush out the work we just did with a little bit of core. All right, so go ahead, find your plank position. Oh, my timer, hold on. Timer is not cooperating, so you get a little bit of extra recovery. Here we go, 30 seconds on my clock. Yeah, take advantage of this rest. It's a gift. All right. 3 sets of 2 supersets. 3, 2, 1, low plank. So, body's in that straight line. You're holding nice and steady. Working recovery. You've got 12 seconds to go. And we're gonna flip it over and find your leg raise. Couple different position options. 3, 2, 1, drop those knees. Okay, so I've got a convenient little box behind me. Grab onto something behind you or keep those arms nice and wide right here. Whatever is gonna help you keep that low back massaged to your mat without that gap, okay? So if you need to lift shoulder blades up off the ground, lift shoulder blades up off the ground. 3, 2, 1, back to your hover plank. Good, good. 30 seconds here. That's it, that's it. Three, 2, 1, flip it over. Second set of leg raises. Good, lifting those shoulder blades if needed. Now, if you really need to, if you're struggling even with shoulder blades lifted, bend those knees and take it to a march or a single leg march. That's your modification. Good. Perfect. Last time for plank. Last time you'll see it. 3, 2, 1, up and hold. We've got one more plank, one more set of leg raises, and then we will bring it right to the work of this workout. If you felt like you worked already, sorry. Good, nice straight body. Hold that plank. Strong core. Hold it. 3, 2, 1. Good. Breathe and focus. Last set of leg raises. 15 seconds to go. Breathe. Good, good. For 3, 2, and 1. Roll it up to seated. Okay, you ready for the AMRAP? I'm ready. It's going to be a 6-minute AMRAP. 6 minutes. So let me go ahead and start my 6-minute clock. You are in charge of counting your own reps. You're in charge of taking your own recovery if you need recovery. You are the key holder to it all. This is why AMRAPs literally work for every level, okay? And it's up to you if you want to add your little resistance band for those box jump burpees, or just leave it alone. Completely up to you. 12 squats, 9 rows, 9 butterfly sit-ups, 6 push presses, 6 reverse lunges, 4 banded, optional banded box jumps to burpees. Hey, hey, you ready? I'll call it out, don't worry. 12 squats. We've got our AMRAP running clock. It started. As many rounds as possible. Three more. Nine rows. Nine butterfly sit-ups. By the way, we're a minute in. Nine. Push presses. We've got 6. Oh, 6 reverse lunges. 6. 4 box jump to burpees. I'll show you with a band, just in case you're curious. Oh, back to the top. Three more. Minute 3 of 6. Here we go. Nine butterfly sit-ups. Come on. I need you maxing out. 2 more. I'm bumping up to 20s for push presses because it's only 6 reps. And guess what? I can do more. So I'm doing more. 6. 6. 4. Minute 5. Round 3. Let's finish this round strong. Twelve. 9. Come on, under a minute to go. 8. 9. Come on, push, press it up. 3, 2, and 1. So close. So close to completing that 3rd round. Almost doesn't count. Almost doesn't count. 30 minutes, full body AMRAP. 10 out of 10 on the RPE scale. Super proud of y'all for showing up, doing something hard and intense, specifically seeking to push your own boundaries. That's badass. Go slay the rest of your week. Cool it down however you need. Hydrate, eat something nourishing, and I'll see you next time.